James Oxygen and Supply, from residential to industrial, a locally owned family business serving Western North Carolina since 1956.
Good evening and welcome. This is the WHKY News for Tuesday, April 1. No fooling. I'm Ralph Mangum. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 on channel 14.2, and we are online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In our top stories, the N.C.D.O.T. provided an update on the progress of repairs in Western North Carolina. Rob Eastwood has the details.
That report was issued 6 months after Hurricane Helene did extensive damage to roads and bridges in dozens of Western North Carolina counties. The North Carolina Department of Transportation, or N.C.D.O.T., has reopened 90% of the roads damaged by the hurricane. Crews have repaired or replaced 270 bridges and 870 culverts and reopened Interstate 40 connecting North Carolina and Tennessee. Reopening I-40 to one lane in each direction provides area residents with a critical connection to both states and long-range drivers a better route to transport cargo. Public meetings have been and will continue to be held to inform residents on recovery efforts and receive their feedback, which will help guide engineers as they fine-tune plans for resilient repairs. You can get much more on this by going to this story at our website, WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. The burn ban that went into effect in Catawba County on March 21st is still in place despite the rain this week. The ban prohibits all open burning across Catawba County, including within 100 feet of a dwelling. The ban applies to all open burning, regardless of whether a burning permit has been issued. Since the burn ban went into effect, Catawba County has responded to 37 grass or woods fires and 147 illegal burns. The open burning ban is authorized by the Catawba County Fire Marshal's Office to prevent the potential for increased wildfires due to extremely dry weather conditions in the county. The local burn ban follows an open burning ban issued on March 21st by the North Carolina Forest Service. Questions regarding the local ban can be directed to Catawba County Emergency Services at 828-465-8230. Read more at WHKY.com. The Western Piedmont Council of Governments has announced that Alison Alexander will serve as its new Assistant Executive Director. Following the retirement of former Assistant Executive Director Sherry Griffin, the W.P.C.O.G conducted a thorough search, attracting nearly 60 applicants from North Carolina and several other states. Ms. Alexander's background includes positions as Assistant County Manager for Catawba County, Deputy County Administrator for Lancaster County, South Carolina, Town Manager for Laurel Park, and Assistant Town Manager for Waynesville. Currently, she serves in a consulting role with Withers Ravenel, an engineering and design services firm. She has nearly 15 years of experience as a local government manager or assistant manager. Again, you can read more at WHKY.com. With a scam warning having to do with jury duty, here's Arianna Mack.
Watch out, a local law enforcement agency is warning the public about a scam. Someone is calling residents pretending to be Lieutenant Jacob Reynolds from the Burke County Sheriff's Office, claiming they missed jury duty and must turn themselves in or send money via ATM to avoid arrest. This is a scam. Authorities say the voicemail even sounds official, but please don't believe it. There is no Lieutenant Jacob Reynolds with the Burke County Sheriff's Office. Do not send money or share personal information. According to the North Carolina Department of Justice, law enforcement scams are a common way for scammers to intimidate people into paying money. Here's what to remember. Number 1, no legitimate law enforcement officer or government official is going to call you to threaten you with arrest or other legal consequences. Number 2, verify the caller. While spoofing is less common than it used to be, scammers can still use technology to make a call appear as if it's coming from an authentic source. It's better to hang up, look up the agency's number on your own, then call them back. Number 3, never pay someone who wants payment through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. It's usually a scam. And once the money is gone, it's hard to get back. The Burke County Sheriff's Office urges everyone to spread the word and stay alert. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. After numerous ongoing criminal and drug-related offenses, along with repeated community complaints, Burke County Sheriff Banks Henseman sought civil nuisance abatement action from the Alcohol Law Enforcement Division regarding property at 1936 U.S. Highway 64 in Morganton. Following a collaborative law enforcement investigation, a Superior Court judge issued a consent judgment and a final order of abatement for the property. The judgment was mutually agreed upon by all parties involved and requires the property to be transferred to a responsible family member. The agreement also prohibits any future nuisance-related activities on the property and mandates the permanent removal of all non-residents. Furthermore, the judgment allows the defendant to retain living rights at the property. However, it requires participation in appropriate drug treatment programs. You can find more again at WHKY.com. In the crime report, a stabbing is under investigation in Iredell, plus a sentencing in a trafficking case. In local sports today, recognition for an LR women's lacrosse player, and in community-focused news from the Catawba County Libraries and a report on the Kindness Project. Sunny with a high in the upper 60s today, cooler with a high in the low 60s tomorrow and a 65% chance of rain. After that, 3 days in a row with highs at or above 80, though there's still a decent chance of rain Thursday. Back in the 70s with rain likely on Saturday. Expect some cooler temperatures next week. The latest forecast is always posted at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You're watching the WHKY News.